Hey everybody, it's Robbie from Detroit Driver. Welcome back to the channel, and today we have a very special video for you. It's season 2, episode 2 of Supercars and 7, and we're here at Cauley Ferrari. We are going to tour and look around the Ferrari SP1 Monza. Yes, they have one of them here, and we're gonna go take a look. So, let's do it. Alright, so here we are. This is the Ferrari Monza SP1, and it's so great to finally see this car. Last summer at Cauley Ferrari, they had an SP2 in person that I got to see, but now it's so great to see the SP1. The obvious difference between the two is the number of seats that it has, but you guys probably knew that already. So as we walk around, the car is featured in this beautiful dark blue metallic, and we have a big white stripe running down the middle that has some red pinstripe accents on either side. The interior ties us in nicely, being bright red with white stitching. We also have some prominent blue seat belts that kind of match the blue exterior, and the wheels and brake calipers match, being silver and red. So as we walk around the back of the car, it's important to talk about kind of what's the base of this car. It's based off the 812 Superfast, which means it has a V12 engine. Now, the reason I want to talk about this right now is because we're in some great company up here as well. We have the 599 GTO over there, and as we turn the corner, we have the Ferrari F12 TDF. These two cars feature the V12 front engine Ferrari from the previous two generations, so it's kind of cool to have those around here. So now let's start in the front and kind of go into detail and walk around. So here's the grille. It's kind of cool how the white stripe goes splits and goes around the front grille. There's some other Ferraris paint styling like that in the past. The headlights I think are really cool with the two lights split in the middle. The wheels here are 21-inch wheels, so they're actually very, very big, but they look great on the car. One thing you'll notice right away is these hand-painted Scuderia shields. The detail on these things is immaculate, and they just look stunning and help keep the smooth look of the car. Then we have the mirrors pop out here, which are integrated so well. We have some aerodynamics on the side, as well as a carbon fiber splitter or sill running along the underneath of the passenger door. Our gas tank, obviously, but this is where, if it were the SP2, the seat would be, but because it's the SP1, they cover it and make it look part of the body. Very, very well done. Now, as we move along to the back, we have the back end. Taillights are probably my favorite part because it's like one big strip that wraps around the entire car. I didn't notice this the first time I saw the SP2 until I was looking back at footage, but this is literally one continuous line around the entire cockpit area from the taillights, which I think is just like super cool. I don't know about you guys, but it would be cool to actually see the taillights on to see how far they go up, but I think it looks absolutely great. As we zoom in here, we'll see some dual tailpipes on each side, and the exhaust and sound on this car is amazing. Unfortunately, I can't rev it because I'm not in it, nor will I be able to sit in it or drive for obvious reasons, but we can pretend to know what it sounds like, which is pretty cool. So now the doors are really cool. They kind of go up in this butterfly style, up and out, just like a LaFerrari Aperta would, kind of the similar shape. So let's look at the interior now. The steering wheel is pretty basic Ferrari steering wheel. The red makes it look strong, but it's pretty similar to kind of what you would find in any, 2020 Ferrari. The center console has some buttons. I can't really tell from here what they all do. It's a little plasticky, but I think that might be smart with the whole outdoor experience portion of the car, although the rest is in carbon fiber, so I don't know if it really matters. The seats are super cool. We have these racing harnesses The bright red with the blue accents seatbelt color looks super cool. And behind the seat, we have a little plaque that says limited edition Monza SP1. We also have Monza SP1 written on the arch behind the driver's seat, which is pretty cool. But let's go around the back. We'll share some more details about just some specs. So it's a 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12 engine. This car goes 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. It has a top speed of 186 miles per hour. And it's really kind of an homage to the Barchettas from the 1950s of the Ferraris. So this is part of their Icona series, and it's really aimed at trying to take a modern day approach with technology and styling on these heritage cars. But this is a Speedster for obvious reasons. There's no roof and there's really no windshield to speak of. So I would suggest probably wearing a helmet when you drive this thing. But I think the front styling just works so well. The styling of the whole car is just great. Now, I don't believe this is road legal in the US. I'm not exactly sure the specifications around that, but you know, you can find a way to drive it. So also, as we come around here really quick, I just want to point out one last thing is the driver's cockpit again. So we have the mirror, which because there's no roof has to be mounted there in the middle, and Ferrari has apparently integrated some aerodynamic work that's supposed to help you as a driver not get blasted in the face with wind when you're driving. Ferrari's only going to make 499 Monzas. They haven't specified how many SP1s versus SP2s, but I know that the SP1 is going to be a little bit more limited, and these cars cost roughly $1.75 to $2 million each new, and they're all spoken for. So huge thank you to Cauley Ferrari. Everybody in there is super nice, and they have some really cool cars. So big thanks again. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment,